Hey friends, Big River here. In my Jeep, you see my yellow Jeep? I'm out of all the places I've traveled, this is the strangest one. You've seen my trips. I've been out west and jeeping in this thing, and right now I am parked outside of where I went to high school, Martin Luther High School. Look at that. That's where I went to high school. I spent 4 wonderful years of my life. Traumatic years. I hated every day of being inside of that building. I got like pictures my friend Andy drew on my yearbook. He turned like this corner of the building into a guard tower, and yeah, they probably would have gotten like put in prison now if you drew graffiti like that, showing guns on a school or something. Anyhow, the reason I ended up here is this morning I went to barnesandnoble.com. I don't have a copy of Teal's book yet. Now I do. I bought the one copy that Barnes & Noble put in Milwaukee. Well, maybe there's more than one, but there was only one copy left, and it was in the store across the street from my high school. So that's how my Jeep ended up here in this strange place. It really kind of makes me think about like the stories we tell in life, right? Like when I was the young man and went to school here, I was really scared. I just got done. My abuse had ended by high school, and my physical abuse, my emotional abuse was still strong, but I was a scared young man. I was just, it was starting to rain now. I guess this is kind of my baptism from this, showing how different I am from when I went to school here. But it makes me think about how the stories you tell kind of perpetuate, right? Like people, like I've got this one friend who always talks about the car crash he had a couple of years ago and that shoulder. Well, I would like to do this, but my shoulder still hurts. And of course the shoulder still hurts. That's a story he's telling. And I think about that from like my past. I could still be telling my stories and still manifesting all the shit in my life and everything. But no, it's time for new stories, new adventures. I was talking about how in the past, how I've really finally gotten rid of manifesting women like my mother in my life, and how liberating that is, and how there are still some friends of mine that came into my life as people I tried to rescue, but honestly our relationships have really changed into something even more beautiful. And I get a few more that kind of pop in to kind of remind me of where I am. And yeah, it's good, that to get rid of those old stories that no longer serve you and start really manifesting some awesome things. So what a better place to pitch Teal's book in front of one of the places that gave me some of those shadows. Look at that. I should somehow find a way to take a picture of this. Here's Teal's book and my old high school. How awesome is that? I'm gonna have to screen scrape this somehow. I'll take a picture. The shadow producer and busting through the shadows. Actually, I'm thankful for those shadows. Actually, I wouldn't be the man I am today if I didn't live through that fearful part of my life, and I'm grateful for it. I really am. All those I'm thinking about all the contracts I had with the various teachers in there, and yeah, thank you everybody, because now I'm free and I'm helping other people become free, and that never would have happened without this building here. I should add, the reason my parents sent me there is they thought they were protecting me from the bad kids. I'd be surrounded by those good Lutheran children, right? Well, I don't think they really realized that any kid that had gotten kicked out of public school that came from money went here. And yeah, there wasn't any shortage of drugs or alcohol in this building when I was attending. I'm sure there isn't now. So, yeah, for you people that think you're protecting your children, nah, everything's there. Shadows. Thank you, Shadows. Thank you. Hoka Hey. Aho.